people who have a roof over their heads will never understand what it truly feels like to be homeless. When you live in a home, even if you are struggling with bills and responsibilities, you still have a measure of safety and security. That simple roof protects you from dangers that many people do not think twice about. The Black community is no stranger to struggle. Generational poverty, job loss, and systemic issues have forced many into situations they never thought possible. But still, for many, homelessness feels like a distant issue that only happens to other people. The truth is, homelessness can happen to anyone. One sudden illness, job loss, or family breakdown can strip a person of stability. Many who now live in the streets once had careers, families, dreams, just like anyone else. Their downfall was not always laziness or bad decisions. Sometimes life simply hit harder than they could handle. As I reflect on this, I must admit that I have never lived through homelessness myself, but I have seen it up close. As a bus operator in Orlando, Florida, I drove a route that passed near a homeless shelter. Night after night, I carried passengers who used the bus not only for travel, but as a temporary escape from the streets. They spoke with me, and I learned the hidden survival rules of homelessness. This presentation is written to share those lessons. It is not only about the suffering, but about the reality of what it means to live without a home. These are struggles most people never think about, but they shape the daily lives of countless men, women, and children. And in highlighting them, I hope to push us as a community to see our brothers and sisters who are often invisible, too often invisible, the invisible people. Living without a home is more than sleeping outdoors. It is a constant battle with danger, hunger, and hopelessness. I have 20 challenges that many homeless people face every day that I learned about and I want to highlight to bring awareness. Number 1, no safe place to store belongings. Carrying everything you own in a bag or cart leaves you vulnerable to theft or loss. Losing your items means losing your entire world. Number 2, no secure food storage. Without a refrigerator or kitchen, eating healthy meals becomes nearly impossible. Many survive on fast food and spoiled scraps. Number 3, exposure to weather. Heat, cold, rain, and storms become life-threatening. In the South, extreme heat and insects bring misery. In the North, freezing temperatures can kill. Number 4, lack of rest. It is hard to sleep when you must always watch your back. Many stay awake at night to avoid robbery or assault. Number 5, health risks. Minor sickness becomes deadly when you have no access to doctors or medicine. Simple infections can turn fatal. 6, fear of violence. The streets are unpredictable. Fights, robberies, and even sexual assaults are constant dangers. 7, limited access to bathrooms. Finding a clean restroom is a daily struggle. Without one, dignity and health both suffer. 8, constant hunger. Not knowing when or where the next meal will come from weighs heavily on the spirit. 9, social isolation. Being homeless often means being cut off from family, friends, and the wider community. 10, stigma and judgment. People see you as lazy, dangerous, or worthless, the shame eats away at self-worth. 11. Strained mental health. Depression, anxiety, and paranoia grow stronger with each day of survival. 12. Risk of exploitation. Predators prey on the homeless, offering drugs, false promises, or dangerous help. 13. Barriers to work. Without clean clothes, transportation, or an address, getting a job is nearly impossible. 14. Struggles with shelters. While some shelters exist, many avoid them because of theft, violence, and unsanitary conditions inside. 15. Lack of hygiene. No regular showers or laundry lead to poor health and make reintegration into society harder. 16. Endless movement. With police chasing them away from parks or sidewalks, the homeless are always in motion, never settled. 17. Broken sense of family. Isolation means missing the human touch, the laughter of loved ones, or the comfort of belonging. 18. Dangers of addiction. Some fall into drugs or alcohol just to numb the pain of reality. Others are blamed unfairly even if they are sober. 19. Loss of identity. Without work, community, or stability, many begin to lose who they once were. 20. Daily battle with hope. Perhaps the heaviest burden is waking up every day not knowing if life will ever get better. Homelessness is not just an issue for others. It affects our people. Many in the Black community are one paycheck away from the streets. Systemic racism, poor housing opportunities, and unstable employment increase our risks. Turning a blind eye only makes the problem worse. We must understand that the homeless are not invisible. They are us. They are our brothers, sisters, and neighbors. We cannot allow the system to strip them of humanity. Homelessness is not just about lacking a roof. It's about the loss of safety, dignity, and connection to others. Every small comfort that most of us take for granted, a refrigerator, a bed, a warm shower, become a luxury out of reach for those without homes. As a people, we must learn to appreciate what we have while remembering those who have nothing. Compassion must replace judgment. Understanding must replace indifference. I share this not just as an observer, but as someone who has listened to the homeless speak their truth. They are not just statistics. They are living, breathing human beings who deserve respect. The Black community must rise above ignoring this issue. Our strength has always been unity. If we leave our most vulnerable behind, then our unity is broken. Let us not forget, the measure of any community is how it treats its most powerless members. And until we lift up the homeless among us, our struggle for justice and dignity remains unfinished.